Okay. You may have heard the phrase, it's current that kills, not voltage, and that is true. It's certainly the current that's going to do you in if you are hit with something. However, the two are related, and we'll get to how they're related later. Largest voltage I've ever been hit with was about 15,000 volts. The most dangerous voltage I've been hit with was 480 volts because that was the one that would have allowed a high current. And then I've on a regular basis been hit with 120 or 240, things like that. And all of us have had small shocks. Okay, so the unit for current is amps. And in a lot of appliance, we talk about milliamps because an amp is a lot of current, it turns out. Most of our appliances, you'll look at them, like your your computer, your phones, all of those, they talk in terms of milliamps. And so the scale we're looking at, we got voltage for electrical potential, and it's kind of the energy available to do work. That's why it's called potential. Electric current is the movement of charge. One quick note here, all of our conventions are that positive charges flow from plus to minus. So positive charges go from plus to minus. And unfortunately, and this makes no difference. The fact that we think of it this way um, works perfectly fine for almost everything we do in electric circuits. The only time it really matters is when you get into semiconductor work, and then it matters the fact that it's not actually positive charges that are moving. It's actually negative charges that are moving from minus to plus. Um, Benjamin Franklin was one of the ones that did early work on electricity. He knew it could either be positive going one way or negative going the other, and he had no way to tell yet because it was well in late in the 1800s before we had any way to tell what was actually going on. Um, he knew there was no way to tell, and he knew he had to guess, and he guessed, and he happened to get it wrong. And so we've been stuck with Benjamin Franklin's convention all this time. And again, the only time it really matters is if you decide to change careers and get into semiconductor work. Then you get into a realm where it really matters that it's the electrons, which are negative, that are moving around and not some positive charge.